Hey, welcome. Sorry, it's kind of silly. Kids had a great time yesterday at the pool. Little bodies all over the pool for oh, if it 5 o'clock, I realized going to church Sunday mornings. Sir, as a concert. So, all right. Is the fiddle players they was beyond the classical would be how I would describe it. Bluegrass for 30 years, home-ish, developed a love for it. So yesterday was I got reacquainted with my youth. I was go to back in Arkansas where the bluegrass music, especially okay, people just kind of there was no foot stamping, there's no very polite. Said, do the point is, I sort of a little more um after all, and we are trained to see stuff. So, all right. That you acknowledge. Yes, it's still for the F. If the choir does something, if the choir gets fussy, the way God, it's no time to be seen. All right. Kennedy. All right. So today, Psalms in the books, but like those, okay, be reading Or starting with Psalm 120, pilgrims sang Jerusalem for the High Holy Day songs. And because, of course, they're and I can figure out, was this different time frames? Okay. Anyway, are encouraging, positive, and uplifting. So that part, but that's okay. And so, because this was as they headed up in some of the more dangerous parts of the Lord. Faith and trust in the. All right. For those or squeaming, chapter 6 is not. Remember, Orion sensibilities. And we pull them out at will. What used to be a universal, somebody all the time. Okay. Up being a bunch of. Okay. It's very blunt. Okay. What's going on? Are taking each other to court. All right. And Paul's gone. Okay. How would it look? We were taking. Okay, a well-placed restraining order. Okay. All right. But we're stuff like that. Publicly humiliates. I mean, taught me I'm a thief, but because, oh no, 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 no. But the whole idea, we try to work things out. In some cases, we have to pray about it, to be willing to accept the squeamish part for. It's not me, but they were going, which was a lot of cults. for an have your pick, boys or girls. Your appetite of the day was, because they tended to be okay than the regular tramps. Its passions doing that. Being very discriminating. And what Paul's saying is sex and our spirit dwells, until until we're married. Follows that. Sit there and say that everybody aren't or haven't been for dominant sex is socially acceptable. We're a little odd in that we're just not going to let anybody and everybody window. Have some self-respect of God. It's not yours. Creator of all nations, lead me to rest in his suffering love. Towards many government leaders, replace my contempt with the as I bear witness to injustice. We all have. Some of us are a little more public. Ask me, and I go, I don't like it. We're all a pack of crooks, but things I dislike about governmental leadership. And this is both North Carolina from Kansas. This past weekend. And this little old lady side of me. And or something, and need some help or whatever. She pops out of the gas cap. It says spelled out. And smiles and says, "How are you today?" So, and she filled up. I mean, wow. An F Biden sticker on there. This lady pulls up and of the Donald. Jesus. For that matter, he should be her pop. A little weird. of us that were standing outside at that, everybody needs to stay in the car. We come into church. I mean, we can talk about what's going on in politics. This is where give us a humble heart, okay? Merciful, all right, as opposed to preferences. So, your favorite candidate? Me talking about candidate or that candidate or why? Because as opposed to the lady that left my church in the church, is it to membership at church? And not a reason to go to church. Anyway, and then I guess you need, if you're coming for all the wrong reasons on me and everybody else around, we don't need it. Not just because they walk through the door and to stay. Some people come in solve for what we're willing. Better be Jesus first and foremost. Let's pray. Oh, we already did. So 23, 3-4. The one in the fear of God is like, why? Because it's so easy. Okay, election season is upon us. And so, our knees and pray the arena. Okay. Direction. Every people of God. You be asking God who he wants. We don't. Oh, Matthew 11:20. Gentle and humble in heart. We are older, experienced one. How to calm down in do and to work as a team. Just it's resting in. Okay. What dumped into a new situation? Scared. They act stupid. Horses and by and large, It's fear-based. Oh, and guess what? Time when somebody's overreact their fear. And I have to kind of irritates them even more because they don't. Hey, I get it. I'm explode and I'm not going to be able to clean it up. What's the takeaway? Be in control. I mean, it's like bizarrely large, doubly blessed. And if we've got discord and now, granted, yeah, there's the Christians living outside. We're in like Flint, okay? Everybody have a two, which means we make night, okay? Right? Our Father, thy kingdom come, thy will. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass. But deliver us from evil, and the glory forever and ever.